No, no, it's obviously not true. There's so many lies that are being spun around, and a lot of them come down to cosmology. They do. Kepler was a freak, a freak. You know, some of these people were so dark and alchemy, satanic people that part of me thinks the entire environmental movement is based around keeping people out of Antarctica. Because there's no reason whatsoever that no planes are allowed to fly over Antarctica. No one's allowed to go on an expedition in Antarctica. You're not even allowed to walk 3,000 miles in Antarctica. There's treaties that were signed during a Cold War with Russia. So it's like the entire self-hatred and like, oh, humans are a disease. We have to save the penguins. A lot of that is all come from one big lie. And just to see, like, the way you can always tell a lie. My father's a liar. I was raised by a liar. So I learned about lies. Is in the excuse. It's hard, when you're a trusting person, it's hard to see lies sometimes. It's the excuse. Where it's like in American Psycho, it's like, I just have to return some videotapes. It's just so absurd that, that we can't fly our planes, that no commercial flight can ever go over Antarctica because we don't want to disturb the penguins. That's so dumb that if you believe it, you're taking a ticket of nonsense. To say that no one's allowed to set foot on Antarctica because of treaties signed between two warring nations in the 1950s, and it has to do with the fauna and flora of an ice sheet. If you believe that, you've accepted nonsense. And it's like, I don't know what to tell you. You know, there's people that just will believe. They say, oh, that checks out. There's something in Antarctica that they don't want you to see. And what's next? Evil opens portals to hell, they're loud, demons. Well, this is, guys, we're just mortal people. So it's like, all you have is speech, logos, the word. All you have is the ability to speak what you believe to be true and live the life that you believe is good. And if you do that, you will thrive. I'm in Indiana right now, and when the Jackson 5 left Gary, Indiana, bike theft went down by 25%. They mix truth with lies. They don't believe in truth. They don't think it exists. So it doesn't matter. They're not like, here's a little bit of truth and here's a little bit of lies. They see the world as something that is created from their will. And so you have to understand that they don't believe in truth. Fundamentally, it's hard to understand when you believe in truth. You don't understand how someone could see that this is a lamp, this is a phone, this is a black hooded sweatshirt. There's people that look at this and say, that is whatever I want, I will it to be. And I will say whatever I have to say it is in order to get what I want. And there's no such thing as truth. You have to understand that. That's why you can watch them have a woman say, oh, we have to eat the babies. And everyone's like, they just sit there. And Cortez can't say anything true because she doesn't believe in truth. Like theft decreased, but they left behind them an increase in sodomy. Right. I've literally had at least 10 bikes stolen. Well, that's on you everywhere, Bear. You guys start chaining them up. There's bike thieves everywhere. I don't know why they have to steal the bikes. But when I do the song, after every show, there's people that always come up to me and they say, my bike was also stolen. And when I described the perp, I was also demonized. And then I say, it's all right. There's a lot more of us. There's 6 million bikes that were stolen between 1939 and 1945. I might have met my archangel today. That's intense. Atheists don't believe in truth. They can't. It doesn't come from anywhere. This is what people don't get when it's like, I'm an ANCAP. You know, people will just sort it out. No. There is no truth without God. None. When people swear, I swear. On what? The Bible? That means you have to believe in it. If not, you're just making mouth noises. People seriously don't understand what they lose when they accept atheism. The Big Bang is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's so dumb that the fact it's taught in schools is one of the reasons that we're not sending our kids to schools. If you believe in the Big Bang, I don't know what to tell you. It's so stupid. Nothing just exploded and created all the laws of physics and all the matter in the world. And none of their math lines up, so they created dark energy and dark matter. They say that 90% of the universe is you can't see or test it, but it has to be there because of the gravitational equations with angular momentum are so off that they are like, oh, so there's 90% more stuff that you just can't see. How do you know it's there? Because if it wasn't there, we'd be wrong. When they tried to go to the moon, I really believe they thought that they could go to the moon. And when they couldn't, the whole reason that the moon thing and NASA and all this is so huge and such an obvious lie at this point is the entire image of the Earth spinning endlessly in space around the sun after an exploded nonsense, random, everything that you've been taught. They imagine like when they realized they couldn't go to the moon, and it's like they couldn't go up there and take a shot and show the Earth because what they discovered was it wasn't what they thought. And so they're then faced with two things. It's almost like having to admit you're wrong on that level for 500 years. And it goes all the way back to Pythagoras, guys, was one of the biggest occultist, mystic, lying psychos there was. But Pythagoras had his own cult. JFK said, we're going to make it or we'll fake it. There is no moon. You can't go to the moon. It's all bullshit. And so you either admit that, Kepler and Copernicus and Galileo and all these people were little secretive weasels. They were all in secret societies, all of them, little numerology, little whack jobs. And their entire purpose was to distort the image of God's earth so that people would accept lies all the time. You think it was really the Dark Ages? Have you ever seen cathedrals made of just stone? Just these beautiful things that people made. And now look at what people make. They make big, shitty blocks of shit. Just these big, just shit nothing. Look at where people live. They live in just big boxes of shit that just fall down. You think it was really the Dark Ages? Go look at a cathedral. It's beautiful. Just the structure of it, the form, the skill, the dedication, how much it lasts. And that's called the Dark Ages? No. Lucifer, the Luciferians that disguise themselves as an angel of light, the Enlightenment, ruined everything. It's like, what I'm saying isn't depressing. It sets you free. We matter. They try and say that we have an average sun in an average galaxy in just an average little section of an average Milky Way, just spinning endlessly into emptiness. Have you never thought? And they just continue to be wrong about everything, and people hold on to it because it's admitting that there is a plan, there is order, there is God, we are created. It's really beautiful, or it's terrifying to people. It's terrifying if they live a life full of sin because they know that their life matters. So they should probably stop doing some of the shit they're doing. It's all bullshit. Learn helplessness. Yeah, it's just to make slaves. And it's all to set up the alien invasion and the one world global system. You can see Chicago from across Lake Michigan, right? It's 40 miles. And so the meteorologist comes on and says it's a mirage. Guys, you shouldn't be able to see anything if the curve is the way it's supposed to be. It's not. It's nonsense. And so these guys got a telescope and a camera and just showed Chicago in a boat, and they drove the boat to Chicago, and it never moved. There's no moving. The skyline was not a mirage. You could just see it for 40 miles. And if the curvature was the way, Pythagoras and Kepler and these other mystics said it was, you wouldn't see it. Like, not even close. The curve would be like 600 feet, 800 feet. Would you ever chat with Eddie Bravo about NASA lies? Yeah, I mean, I would. I like Eddie Bravo. Mirage would be upside down. Yeah. I don't know what the Earth is. I know what it isn't. I don't know what's in Antarctica. I don't know what's when you keep walking. You're not allowed. I don't know what this is. An infinite plane, a firmament dome. It's like, I don't know, but it's beautiful that we can think about it. I'll tell you what it isn't. A spinning ball. It's obviously not.